Hey everyone, Kaylee here. So today I have 3 really easy hairstyles that you can do on short hair. You could also do them on long hair, but they're specifically for those of you guys with short hair. They're really easy, and for my model today, I have Jackie from the channel Jack. She is so sweet and so lovely. We actually filmed a video for her channel as well, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. It will be linked here and in the description box. So let's get into the hairstyles. We're going to start out with this French braided style. You're going to start by making a little L shape in the back, so you go down the middle of your head and then over to the side, so you make a little L-shaped part, and then you just secure all that hair over to the side. And now we're going to work on the braid. So you're going to take a large section of hair from your part line and then split it into 3. Then you're going to French braid this hair. Now you can choose to French braid the hair bringing in hair from both sides, or you can do it from just one side of the braid. I actually did both just because I was being fancy, but you can kind of choose which one you want to do. So here for the beginning, I'm bringing in hair from both sides. So it's just a normal French braid where you bring in hair every time that you braid over. But then after I did a couple pieces where I was doing both sides, I decided to switch to just bringing in hair from the top. I was just being fancy and getting all caught up in the fact that I was braiding somebody else's hair for a change. But you can do whatever you want. You can see that just braiding in hair from the top is a little bit easier. So if you want the easier route, I kind of recommend that one. So after I've gotten to the little L-shaped part that we made, I'm just going to braid the rest of the hair normally and then secure the end with a clear elastic. To add just a little bit more volume to the braid, I'm pulling on each little link in the braid, and you can see that that adds fullness as well as some softness to the braid, which I love. That's why I do this with every single braid that I do. You can skip this step or do it just depending on how big you want your braid to look, but I think that it takes this hairstyle from looking, kind of everyday to being just a little bit more special. So once you get that done, we can move on to the next part and the final part of this hairstyle, which is to pin the braid in place. You're just going to pin it right underneath that L-shaped part that we made, and I used 2 bobby pins and crisscrossed them to hold the braid in place. Then I just went ahead and took the clip out and let the hair fall down, and you can see that it covers up all of the pins and the leftover hair from the braid. But that's it for this hairstyle. This next hairstyle is great for those of you who don't like French braiding. You're going to start by taking a small section of hair just an inch or 2 back from your hairline, and then you're just going to braid that section normally all the way down, so there's no fancy French braiding or anything with this one. Once you get to the end, just go ahead and secure it with a clear elastic. Then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side, so take another small section of hair and braid it all the way down, and you can do these sections as big or as small as you want to. And then we're going to go ahead and section the hair out from the middle of the back of your head up and just twist it and pin it out of the way. Then take all of the hair from above your ears, and you're just going to take that as well as the braid and sweep it back so that the hair lays just underneath the part that we already sectioned out. Then you're just going to go ahead and pin that section in place. Again, I used 2 bobby pins and I made a little X with them to make sure that it stayed really well. Then I did the same thing on the other side. Now if you want to leave some hair down over your ears, you can just take half of the hair from over your ears if that's what you prefer. Then once you have that pinned, go ahead and let the hair down from the section we clipped up, and your hairstyle is done. And now we're on to the final hairstyle. You're going to start by taking a section of hair from the crown of the head and just section that out. Then split it into 3 and begin French braiding. And we're just going to bring in hair from right next to the braid. So you can see the hair that I pick up first is right next to the braid, and then we incorporate it in as you would with a French braid. Then I'm doing the same thing on the other side, so just picking up a section right next to the braid and then bringing it in. And now that you have the French braid started, you're basically just going to bring in the rest of the hair from right next to your hairline. So now I'm sweeping hair from her hairline straight back and bringing it into the French braid. And I'm going to continue doing that until I have all the hair from over her ears incorporated. Again, if you want to leave some hair over your ears, just make sure that you leave some of that instead of braiding it in, just depending on how you like your hair to frame your face. So once you've got all of the hair that you want into your French braid, just finish it off with a couple links of your normal braid and then secure the end with an elastic. And of course, once again, I'm going to go back and pull the braid apart just very gently, just to kind of show off the nice shape that it makes. So that's it for this hairstyle and for this tutorial. I hope you guys have enjoyed these 3 hairstyles. I think they're really great, really easy to do, and also pretty quick. So that's it, guys. Make sure to check out Jackie's video over on her channel, and I'll see you later. Mwah! Bye!